November 24th, 1971. A man calling himself Dan Cooper boarded Northwest Orient Flight 305 from Portland to Seattle. He looked completely ordinary, mid-40s, calm, wearing a dark suit and sunglasses. But by the end of this short flight, he would become one of the most enigmatic figures in modern history, D.B. Cooper. Shortly after takeoff, Cooper handed a note to a flight attendant. Thinking it was just a flirtatious message or his phone number, she initially slipped it into her pocket. He leaned in and calmly whispered, "Miss, you'd better read that. I have a bomb." She opened the note. His demands were clear. He wanted to show her proof and briefly opened his briefcase, revealing a tangle of wires, red cylinders, and what looked like a battery. The threat was terrifyingly real. Cooper demanded $200,000 in cash, that's over $1.5 million today, and 4 parachutes, all to be ready when the plane landed in Seattle. The airline had no choice but to comply. On the tarmac in Seattle, the passengers were released, completely unaware of the drama that had unfolded just feet away from them. Once the ransom money and parachutes were on board, the plane took off again, this time headed for Mexico City, with a refueling stop planned in Reno, Nevada. As the Boeing 727 climbed into the stormy night sky, Cooper ordered the entire crew to stay in the cockpit. Then, somewhere over the dense, rugged forests of southwestern Washington state, he did the unthinkable. He lowered the rear air stairs of the plane, a unique feature of the 727, and clutching the bag of money, he leapt out into the freezing, rain-swept darkness at an altitude of 10,000 feet. An intensive manhunt immediately began, one of the longest and most exhaustive in U.S. history. Hundreds of troops, helicopters, and FBI agents combed the unforgiving wilderness for weeks, but they found nothing. No Cooper. No parachute. No briefcase. No body. The only concrete clue to surface came nearly a decade later, in 1980, when a young boy found a decaying bundle of $20 bills on a riverbank, their serial numbers matching the ransom money. Over 50 years later, the mystery endures and the theories are endless. Was Cooper a skilled ex-military paratrooper who knew exactly what he was doing? Or was he a desperate amateur who completely misjudged the jump and perished in the wilderness that night? The FBI has investigated over 1,000 suspects, but every lead has eventually gone cold. D.B. Cooper remains the only person in the history of U.S. aviation to successfully hijack a plane and seemingly get away with it. Some say he couldn't have survived the jump. The conditions were treacherous, high winds, freezing rain, and unforgiving terrain. Others believe he made it, started a new life, and is still out there, perhaps an old man watching his own legend grow from the shadows. Whatever the truth may be, D.B. Cooper simply vanished into thin air, leaving behind only a name and an immortal mystery. Every mystery has an ending, except it seems for the one that was written in the sky. Thanks for watching. If you love diving into unsolved mysteries like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.